Saturday night, just after 10, sitting by the fire, having had a rich, full day and a lot of very positive experiences today. Learning that every day isn't just like the last. Only the things that I do differently can create something of value, of texture, of something to hold on to. And I wonder how you're doing today on this Saturday. Did you take any time today to just breathe? Be centered and balanced and calm and peaceful in your body? I know that yesterday and today offered me a great number of opportunities to be still. And yet, when I woke up this morning, I was in that, and I don't even know what it is. It's like this heightened, I need to rush and get somewhere theory, which really is a habit. And I've been trying to wake up and practice my gratitude and everything else, but I still have that sort of anxious feeling like I have to get up and start my day and fold the laundry and, all the things that I need to do in my day. And I find myself noticing that in the middle of my breakfast, as I'm shoveling things in, I'm questioning, what are you in a hurry for? Where are you going right now? What is that incessant need to hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up? And practicing being more in every moment. And so today I also spent more time in meditation. I spent more time in that place of breathing and feeling, but it was a conscious effort. It was a practice. And when I found myself off a little bit, I was able to notice that and course correct. And that's all we really can do, is notice and take action towards what it is that we say that we want. So when I find myself here in this lockdown state, sphincter tightened completely, which cuts off my root chakra, which cuts off my grounding, which cuts off my sense and feeling to my entire body, and it leaves this rigidness that lives sort of in my adrenal glands, because I'm assuming that that's where the cortisol shots are coming from when I'm in freeze, flight, or fight mode. And the less time that I spend in front of content that makes me feel anxious, and the more time I spend in front of content and or just being, by myself and breathing, the more time that I practice that sort of presence, the better I feel in my body. So instead of being arrested in that state, I feel calm and peaceful and harmonious. And it's a foreign feeling. It's not something I'm used to feeling on a regular, consistent, continuous basis, because I've lived almost 20 years in a heightened state through trauma, through fear, through loss, through betrayal, through failure, through the non-belief in myself, through the beating myself up, through the asking myself, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? And always trying to search for what I need to be changing or doing differently in order to please others. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of that song and dance. I'm tired of living in that constant hamster on a wheel busyness, gotta get somewhere, gotta do something, and just learning, because this is a process of learning how to be more present, how to be more intentional, how to be more and hurry and scurry less. So today's reading, of course, was really fitting, because when I pulled Snail's Pace, which is slow down, subtle earth energies, listen, When I read the reading to go along with that card, it was just so perfect because I could feel and sense in my body that even though I had just meditated, even though I was in this state of relaxation, that I hadn't surrendered completely. That there was still this sort of edge of me that had to hang on to this. I'm not doing enough. I have somewhere to be. I need to do something right now. And we've, really gotten away from just being worthy. And we collectively seem to have gotten to this place where we're doing worthy. As long as we're doing something, then we're worthy. And the truth is, we're worthy. Period. End of story. Nothing else to say. And so the indication of slowing down was just that reminder, right? That's what I'm doing here. I'm in the process of slowing down. I have nowhere to go. I have nowhere to rush off to. There's nothing to do that won't be there in 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. It's okay to take my time. And I've never allowed myself to do that before. I've never allowed myself just to be, so it's really foreign and it feels obscure and awkward. But it's the practice of that. So as I practiced yesterday and as I practice today, I became more aligned with that and I become more comfortable. And instead of spending 10% of my time in that calm state and 90% of my time in this heightened state, it's starting to level off. So then it's 15% and 20% and 80%. And it's a practice. And so beating myself up, if I don't get it right, keeps me in here. My intention, my purpose right now is to move from here, from thought, into feeling. And just to be in a place of complete curiosity when I'm there. So card number 2, the Merlin, a repeat several times this week. Teacher of the old ways. So, every morning my granddaughter wakes up and the first thing that she wants to do is see, because we've planted little cups with seeds in them, and every morning more and more of them are popping up and more of them, of course, are growing, and she wants to see it. And then she gets up in my arms and she literally goes, hello, hello, hello. Really cute, ridiculous, to the point where I'm like, right. Pure joy in every moment. Her heart is completely content in that moment. And mind you, so is mine. Because I'm being with her in that moment. It's such a beautiful gift. To see life through the eyes of a child. The innocence. The literal pure joy, just for what we might consider whimsical reasons. Or non-meaning reasons. And the truth is, none of it matters because we only ever have the gift of right now. And I've lived a ton in my past and a ton in the future of what will happen. And this point in time in the world, when the whole world is on edge, when the whole world is in that intensified notion of, and we're all questioning that, it is our job to feed faith. So today I started a faith list. And I started writing down all the things that build my faith on a daily basis. All the things that I have faith in, and therefore my faith builds stronger. Because when I'm concentrating on the things that I do want, like faith, like love intentionally through the planet, when I participate in the over 100,000 people tonight with the Global Ascension meditation, that I set an intention to protect myself because I'm always divinely protected. And that I protect the energy that was being collected by all of us collectively. We're in a time of great curiosity and wonder. None of us know what necessarily is coming next. We don't know how long this is going to take. There's so many unknowns that really I have to get aligned with trusting the process. And it's hard and it stinks because there's times in the day when I'm like, but I just want to know. If I could just know, then I'd be okay. And the truth is, faith brings me to the precipice of I need to believe fully and surrender to that belief in order to take steps, in order to walk forward, in order to build faith in that direction. And then I may see. And that's no guarantee. But I have to be willing. And the third card, fairy tales, letting go, effectively. So that's what I'm talking about, the surrender of, right? I don't control any of this. The only thing I control is what I choose to do during a day, what I choose to think, how I choose to act, what I choose to use my energy towards. So I hope that you laughed today. I hope that maybe you had an opportunity to cry and feel some feelings today. I hope you learned something today. We can use our creativity in a positive way to positively impact what's going on in the world on a larger scale. Spreading love, joy, abundance, kindness, those things that we want to grow. How much time do you dedicate to that every day? Are you willing to do a little bit more every day towards what it is that you say that you want? I know that when I do, I feel much better about myself. I feel much better literally in my body, this physical being. I can feel it in my body. And my greatest hope is that you're doing something that fulfills you. Even if it's just breathing. Find those things that create joy for you. And I hope you share them with your loved ones. Be well. So much love. See you tomorrow.